Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be talking about how I think Breath of the Wild will be the last game in the Zelda timeline. So please, if you have not watched the last video on who we think Calamity Ganon is and how I think that Breath of the Wild takes place after Wind Waker, please go watch those two videos. They will be linked at the end of the video, and if not, they will be linked right now. But with that being said, let's get into this theory. So let's think about it for a second. This is the only Zelda game where we have seen all of the races from all of the timelines. So we get the Zoras, which are not present in the Wind Waker timeline. We get the Rudos and the Koroks, which are present in the Wind Waker timeline. The Sheikahs, the Hylians, the Gorons, Wolflink, and assuming somebody else from the Twilight Realm is going to be joining him, and a few others. So that's the Twilight Princess theory, the Twilight Princess timeline, and the Wind Waker timeline. And then, you know, the last timeline is, I don't really have anything for that, honestly. Like, Ganon comes back? Heck, I don't know. But my theory is that in Breath of the Wild, there was a huge war in Hyrule, and Ganon has taken over and destroyed everything. And Link had got sent to the Sacred Realm before any terror can occur. Now the sages from Ocarina of Time had came back together and sent Link into the Sacred Realm just like they did in Ocarina of Time. So now it's Link's time to wake up and save Hyrule again. Now in Breath of the Wild, Link goes back in time to defeat Ganon before he turns into Calamity Ganon and destroys everything, and Link tries to put a hold off on this war. If not, he puts a hold off to the war, and then he himself participates in the war in saving Hyrule. So before he does that, before he goes and confronts Ganon, he goes to get all of his friends from the different races, and we can kind of see a little bit of this being implemented because there is a clip where a Rudo jumps up onto some sort of aircraft or warcraft. Now we don't really know who or what that aircraft is, but let's just assume for a minute that it's Ganon, and Link's like, hey, I need you to come help me fight this thing, and the guy's like, sure, I'll jump right up there. He jumps right up there and, you know, fights and does whatever. So it's kind of a lot of speculation, and it's kind of hard to put together. But also another thing is, even though this could be concluding the timeline, it could also be yet another timeline split, which is quite unfortunate. But they did announce that Breath of the Wild will be getting a new story mode DLC. So within this DLC, could we potentially see a whole new story and splitting the timeline yet again? Maybe the timeline that we get without the DLC is Link defeats Ganon, and then the DLC that we get is Link gets defeated by Ganon, just like he kind of did in Ocarina of Time. So I don't know. It's you know, it's a far reach and a far speculation.
But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.
Anyways, guys, I know that this theory is definitely not perfect, but it's just some cool ideas and speculations that I kind of put together. And if you have anything else that you would think could connect with my theory, or even you have a better theory than mine, please let me know down below in the comments, and let me know what you think about Breath of the Wild. Now this game is going to be coming out in a few days. I am so excited. Let me know how excited you guys are down below in the comment. Let me know what any other theories you have before the game comes out. You know, March 3rd is when we're going to find out about all of this stuff. It is going to be time, my boys. It's going to be lit. We are finally going to get all of the questions and answers that we have been asking for the past few years. Anyways, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.